The Yukon Water Board has made its decision. Yukon Energy can continue to operate the Whitehorse hydroelectric dam for the next 20 years. The company's relicensing application has drawn criticism, with many calling for reform. Julian Green has our top story tonight.
A long list of checks and balances make up the new license, with environmental protection center stage. At a public hearing earlier this month, dozens of people demanded changes to the way the Crown Corporation operates the dam. People said the dam has upended cultural traditions and killed fish like Chinook salmon for too long. The board wants concrete plans for how Yukon Energy intends to lessen impacts to the environment. Among other things, it's requiring a retooled environmental monitoring and management plan. And Yukon Energy has until December 31st to submit timelines for plans to address fish kill, fish passage, and effects to their habitats. Yukon Energy still needs to get a Fisheries Act authorization from Ottawa. That's clearance to operate in ways that could impact fish. The Water Board's decision says conditions would prevail over license terms. Julian Green, CBC News, Whitehorse.
The license features a new monitoring process. It allows Yukon Energy to work with residents to address ongoing concerns with the dam. Things like water levels at Marsh Lake and the amount of fish killed during operations.
I'm a lot more optimistic now than, like any citizen, I would have been even a year ago. Because I think there was insufficient attention being applied. I mean, as a citizen, I thought, I didn't think that Yukoners should just simply shrug that there's no longer a salmon run running through Whitehorse. There's or not much of one. That there are implications to fish passage from the dam. They may not explain completely the drop in fish population, but there's certainly enough evidence that they affect it.
McDonald says there isn't enough evidence yet to support hardline protections as part of the licensing process. Instead, Yukon Energy has to work with First Nations to come up with solutions to problems like fish kill. Yukon Energy will also present the solutions to the Water Board in 2 years, and the corporation must check in with the board every 5 years.